Today I will be showing you how to crochet a cute baby sandal with beads. Here how it looks in yellow color. And this is my second example. Begin the work from the sole, making only 4 rounds of double crochet stitches, and then I will continue crocheting the upper part. It is 12 more rounds plus 1 more round of trimming, and crochet cord. Let's begin the work. For work I will be using a ball of yarn, crochet hook, some stitch markers, beads, and measuring tape. Start the sole by making a chain of 12. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. This is the foundation chain. Now begin the first round. For this, chain 2 to bring up the yarn. 1, 2, skip 2 chain stitches away from the hook and make half double crochet 3 into the third chain stitch. For this, yarn over the hook, insert the hook into the third chain stitch away from the hook, pull up a loop, pull through all loops on the hook to finish half double crochet. We need to crochet 2 more. I remind you, in total it should be 3 of them. 2 and 3. Continue. Half double crochet into each of next 5 chain stitches. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then double crochet into each of next 5 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Into the last chain stitch of the foundation chain, make 7 double crochet stitches. Make the first one, 2, 3, 4. Then turn the work upside down and continue working into the same chain stitch. I need to do 3 more double crochet stitches. 5, 6, and 7. We're at the opposite side. Continue the first round working through the same chain stitches of the foundation chain. Make double crochet into each of next 5 chain stitches. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have just done 5 double crochet stitches. Then half double crochet into each of next 5 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now into the last chain stitch, make half double crochet 3. Let's count 1, 2, and 3. Complete the first round by making a slip stitch into the second chain stitch. The first round of the sole is ready. Now let's continue and begin the second round. Crochet the second round, chain 3 to bring up the yarn. Then double crochet into the same chain stitch that we have just worked a slip stitch into. Then double crochet twice into the next stitch of the previous round. Make the first double crochet and the second double crochet into the same stitch. Continue double crochet into each of next 13 stitches. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Then double crochet twice into each of next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Into this next stitch, double crochet 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Continue this round working on the opposite side. Work the same stitches in the reverse order. Double crochet twice into the following 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Then 13 double crochet stitches in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Then double crochet twice into the following stitch. Make the first one and the second one into the same stitch. Then yarn over the hook to work with double crochet, and now I need to do double crochet into the chain stitch that we worked a slip stitch into to complete the previous round. To complete the round, make a slip stitch into the third chain stitch that we made on the beginning of this round. The second round is done. Now let's continue and begin the third round of the sole. Let's continue the work and begin the third round of the sole. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn and double crochet into the first double of the previous round. Now continue and double crochet twice into each of next 3 stitches. 1 and 2. 3 then double crochet 13 in a row. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and 13. Well done. Make double crochet twice into each of next 5 stitches. 1. This is the second time. The third time. This is the fourth time. And make the last time. Now double crochet twice into the next stitch. 1 and 2. We stop at this point. Now before we continue this round, insert the stitch marker into the middle double of these 2 that are worked into one stitch. This stitch marker shows us the center of the toy. Now let's continue and complete the third round. Make double crochet twice into the following 5 stitches. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Then 13 double crochet stitches in a row. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12 and make the last one. Now double crochet twice into each of next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and the last time. Now make double crochet into the chain stitch that we worked a slip stitch into the complete the previous round. Make a double crochet into this stitch. To complete the round, make a slip stitch into the 3rd chain stitch that we made on the beginning of this round. Round 3 is finished. We have just done the 3rd round of the sole. The stitch marker shows us the center of the toy. Let's begin the next round. The next round is a round of single crochet stitches, so to start round 4, chain to bring up the yarn and single crochet into each stitch of the previous round. Keep working in this way till the end of this round, and don't forget to move the stitch marker to the new round. I'm about to complete round 4. For this, make a slip stitch into the 1st chain stitch that we made on the beginning. Now the sole for the shoe is ready, and we can start to make upper part of the sandal. Let's begin round 5. This is a round of single crochet stitches as well. Make a chain to bring up the yarn and make single crochet into the each back loop of the stitch. I remind you we are working with back loop of the stitch. I remind you we are working with only back loop of the stitch. Let's complete this round together. Insert the hook into the chain stitch at the beginning of this round by making a slip stitch. Round 5 is done. Don't forget to move the stitch marker to the new round. Now before we start the next round, take 2 more stitch markers and from the middle one that we have already had, count 4 stitches to the both sides. I will count to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and insert the stitch marker into the 5th stitch. Now to do the same to the other side, skip 4 stitches. I remove the middle stitch marker and let's count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I insert the stitch marker into the 5th stitch and between stitch markers must be 8 stitches. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have just done this for such hole on the sandal. Begin the next round. It will be a round of the arches or chain spaces. Chain to bring up the yarn and chain 3 for the chain space 1, 2, 3, skip 2 stitches and single crochet into the 3rd stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2 stitches and single crochet into the 3rd stitch. Chain 3, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and single crochet into the 3rd stitch. I will make in this way till the stitch marker. I did chain spaces. It should be 9 of them. This is the last 9th chain space. And make single crochet into the stitch that was marked. I remove the stitch marker, skip 2 stitches and make single crochet into this stitch. I remind you 9 chain spaces on this side. A chain of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Remove the next stitch marker and make single crochet into the stitch that was marked. Chain 3, skip 2 stitches and single crochet through the 3rd stitch. Chain 3, skip 2 stitches and single crochet into the 3rd stitch. It should be 9 of them. We need to crochet 7 more. I have just done 2 chain spaces. I made the last one and work with a slip stitch into the chain stitch. Round 6 is made. Let's look at the work. I remind you we have done 9 chain spaces on the both sides and 1 big chain space made of 8 stitches. Continue the work. For this, make 2 slip stitches. Make the first slip stitch into the chain stitch and make slip stitch into the next chain stitch of the chain space. Begin the 7th round. For this, make a chain and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the next chain space. Chain 3 and single crochet, 1, 2, 3 chains and make single crochet into the next chain space. Chain 3 and single crochet, chain 3 and single crochet. This is the 5th one. Make chain 3 for the next chain space and single crochet, chain 3 and single crochet. Make the 8th one, it will be the last one. Make chain 3 and single crochet. As you can see, we stop before the big arch. At this point I join beads. Take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain with bead. I will be working with this big arch. Now skip a chain stitch. I will be making 2 single crochet into this big chain space. Now skip a chain stitch. Then make first single crochet into the second chain stitch and make the second single crochet into the third chain stitch. Pull up the working loop, remove the hook, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain, then skip 2 chain stitches, insert the hook into the 3rd chain stitch by making a single crochet and make single crochet through the next chain stitch. Pull up the working loop, remove the hook, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain with bead, as you can see, I have the last chain stitch. Now I will be making single crochet into the next chain space. We have just joined 3 beads. I'm working with 3 chain spaces, chain 3 and single crochet, chain 3 and single crochet. Continue working in this way till the end of this round. You should leave the last chain space of the previous round. Let's complete this round together. Instead the last chain space, make a chain and half double crochet into the first chain stitch at the beginning of this round. For this, yarn over the hook to work with half double crochet. Insert the hook into the first chain stitch at the beginning of this round. Take the working yarn, pull it through. The last chain space is ready and round 7 is done. To start round 8, make a chain to bring up the yarn and chain 3 for the chain space and single crochet into the next chain space. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3 and single crochet into the next chain space. 3 chains and single crochet. Chain 3 and single crochet, chain 3 and make single crochet into the next chain space. 3 chains for the chain space and single crochet, 3 chains and single crochet, 3 chains for the chain space and make single crochet. Now make 1, 2, 3 chains, then insert the hook into the first single crochet of the previous round and make a single crochet and single crochet through the next stitch. Then chain 3 and single crochet into the first single crochet of the previous round and single crochet through the next stitch. Chain 3, we skip the bead and make single crochet into the next chain space. Then I will be making 3 chain spaces, chain 3 and single crochet. Continue working in this way till the end of this round. To complete this round, work with a slip stitch into the chain stitch at the beginning of this round. Round 8 is made. Let's look at work. Before the next round, we need to do some marks. There is the middle bead. Over it you can see the chain space. I skip this chain space to the both sides from the middle chain space. Let's count to the right 1 and 2. Insert the hook into the second arch. And let's count to the left. Let's count 1 and 2. I insert the stitch marker to the second arch and begin the 9th round. Make 2 slip stitches. Make the first slip stitch into the chain stitch of the chain space and make the second slip stitch through the next chain stitch. Then chain to bring up the yarn, chain 3 and single crochet through the next chain space, chain 3 and single crochet into the next chain space, chain 3 and single crochet into the next chain space, chain 3 and single crochet, chain 3 and single crochet, 3 chains and single crochet into this chain space. Now 3 chains, remove the stitch marker and make single crochet into this chain space. Pull up the working loop, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain with bead, then make 2 single crochet into the next chain space. 1 and 2. Pull up the working loop, remove the hook, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain with bead and 2 single crochet into the next chain space, 1 and 2. Pull up the working loop, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain with bead and make 2 single crochet into the next chain space as we did before, 1 and 2. And repeat again. Take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain with bead, remove the second stitch marker, make single crochet into this chain space as we did at the opposite side. We have just joined 4 beads and we continue the work. Then I will be making the sequence 3 chains and single crochet till the end of the round, except the last one. You should leave 1 chain space. Let's make the last chain space. Make a chain, then yarn over the hook to work with half double crochet and make half double crochet into the first chain space, into the first chain stitch. The last chain space is ready and round 8 is done. Let's look at work. Here what we have so far. This is the toe part of the sandal and we continue the work. Begin round 9, chain to bring up the yarn, then chain 2 for the chain space and single crochet into the next chain space. Then I will be making 2 chain space with single crochet, chain 2 and single crochet, 2 chains and single crochet, 2 chains and make single crochet, chain 2 and single crochet into the next chain space, 2 chains and single crochet, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, we skip the bead and single crochet into the first single crochet of the previous round and single crochet through the next stitch, chain 3 and single crochet into the first stitch of the previous round and single crochet through the next stitch. Repeat again, chain 3, single crochet through the first stitch, and single crochet through the next stitch. Chain 3, we skip the bead and single crochet into the next chain space. As we did on the opposite side. Then I will be making 2 chain space and single crochet till the end of this round. Chain 2 and single crochet and chain. Keep working in this way till the end of this round. Let's complete this round together. Before we continue, let's stop and check. I have got 7 chain spaces made of 2 chains on this side, and they are 7 chain spaces made of 2 chains on this side as well. And now work with a slip stitch into the first chain stitch on the beginning of this round. Round 9 is ready, and let's look what we have so far. To start next round, make chain to bring up the yarn, and 2 single crochet into the chain space, and single crochet through the stitch. Then 2 single crochet into the chain space and single crochet through the stitch. Repeat again, 2 single crochet into the chain space and single crochet through the stitch. So I will crochet in this way till the last chain space. Let's continue together. 2 single crochet into the chain space and single crochet through the stitch. 2 single crochet and single crochet through the stitch. 2 single crochet into the chain space and single crochet through the stitch. Then make single crochet through the next chain space, I remind you, all chain spaces made of 2 chains. Then insert the hook into the 3 chain space and make 2 single crochet into this chain space. 1 and 2. Then take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, and make a chain with bead. And single crochet into the next chain space, and single crochet more into the same chain space. And repeat again, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain, and 2 single crochet into the next chain space. 1 and 2. And let's join the last bead. Take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain, and make single crochet into the chain space and single crochet more into the same chain space. Insert the hook into the 2 chain space and make single crochet into this chain space, as we did on the opposite side. Then single crochet through the stitch and single crochet 2 into the chain space, and single crochet through the stitch, and single crochet 2 into the chain space, and single crochet through the stitch. Continue working in this way till the end of this round. I did 2 single crochet into the last chain space, and to complete this round work with a slip stitch into the first chain stitch. Round 10 is done. We almost complete the toy. Let's look at the work. Begin round 11. For this, make chain to bring up the yarn. And make single crochet into each stitch of the previous round. I will leave 2 stitches before the bead. Let's make this side together. I remind you, I make single crochet into each stitch of the previous round. Like this. I did the last single crochet. I leave 2 stitches before the bead. Now I skip these 2 stitches and let's make the arch. For this, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the first single crochet of the previous round, and the second single crochet through the next stitch. Chain 3 and 2 single crochet in a row. First one and make the second one. Chain 3 for the chain space, and now I skip 2 stitches after bead and make single crochet through the third stitch. Then I'm making single crochet into each stitch of the previous round till the end of this round. You should make by yourself. You can check yourself. Let's look at toy part of the sandal. There should be 3 chain spaces in the middle. I'm about to complete this round. Work with a slip stitch into the first chain stitch at the beginning of this round. Let's look at the work. Begin round 12. Make a chain to bring up the yarn. Make single crochet into each stitch of the previous round. I will leave 2 stitches before the chain space. Let's crochet this side together. I remind you, we are making single crochet into each stitch of the previous round. Make the last single crochet. As you see, we leave 2 stitches before the chain space. Insert the hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop through. Insert the hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook to finish single crochet 2 together. Make 2 single crochet into the next chain space, 1 and 2, then Work with 2 next stitches. Make single crochet 2 together. Insert the hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop. Insert the hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, and pull through all loops on the hook. Now 2 single crochet into the next chain space, 1 and 2. Now single crochet 2 together. Insert the hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, insert the hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, and pull through all loops on the hook. And 2 single crochet into the next chain space, 1 and 2. Insert the hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, insert the hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, and pull through all loops on the hook. Then I will be making single crochet into each stitch of the previous round till the end of this round. To complete this round, work with a slip stitch into the first chain stitch. Let's look at the sandal. We complete the two-way part of the sandal. Then it will be a round with beads. We have got a nice sandal, but we still need to continue. Begin the 13th round. For this, make a chain to bring up the yarn. Take a bead, put it on the hook. Take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain with bead. Then skip 2 stitches and single crochet into the 3rd stitch. As you can see, the width of the bead equals 2 stitches. Take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain with bead, skip 2 stitches and single crochet through the 3rd stitch. Pull up the working loop, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain with bead, skip 2 stitches and single crochet into the 3rd stitch. Keep working in this way till the end of this round. Make the last chain with bead, and to complete this round together, work with a slip stitch into the first chain stitch. Round 13 is done, and we stop and look at the sandal. I remind you, I skipped 2 stitches. I will be working with double crochet. Begin the 14th round. It will be a round of double crochet stitches. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn, then chain 2. Then yarn over the hook to work with double crochet and double crochet through the stitch. Chain 2 and double crochet through the stitch. Chain 2 and make double crochet through the stitch. So I will be making in this way till the end of this round. I am about to complete this round. I did 2 chain space and insert the hook into the 3rd chain stitch on the beginning of this round by making a slip stitch. Round 14 is done. Begin the 15th round. It will be a last round of the sandal. For this, chain to bring up the yarn, pull up the working loop, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain, and single crochet into the double crochet of the previous round. Pull up the working loop, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain, and single crochet through the double crochet of the previous round, and repeat again. Pull up the working loop, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain, and single crochet through the double crochet of the previous round. Keep working in this way till the end of this round. I'm about to complete this round. Make the last chain. To complete this round, work with a slip stitch into the first chain stitch. The upper part of the sandal is ready. Now you can cut off the yarn. Now to make our sandal prettier, I will make reverse single crochet trim around the sole. For this, join the yarn to any stitch on the heel part. Here are 3 back loops. I will be working with these 3 loops. Insert the hook into the stitch, pull up a loop, then make a chain, then make reverse single crochet all the way around the sole. Here I am working through the stitches of the last round of the sole. It was round 4. Keep working in this way till the end of this round. I'm about to complete this round. Make the last reverse single crochet, then remove the hook, insert it into the first reverse single crochet from the back and pull the working loop through. Reverse single crochet trim is done. Now I cut off the yarn and let's look at our work. The baby sandal is ready. We need to remove all yarns and crochet the cord. The cord I will do of simple crochet chain. Make a slip knot, pull up the working loop, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain. Then I will do 100 chains. And to the beginning and to the end of the chain I will add a pretty bead. After that, I will tie the cord inside, between trims. Like this. With this video tutorial, you have learned how to make a summer cute sandal with beads. Let's measure the sole. In my case, this is 9 to 10 centimeters. The second sandal works the exact same way as the first one. Here I have both of them ready. I have made the second one of other color yarn. I hope you like this project. Please write, comment below the video. Thanks for watching.